How's it going? It's Ben from Blue Marlin Marketing, and today I'm going to be bringing you an overview of the Buddies channel that we've actually created on our website, and just what is actually happening with those, and what actually happens when you submit one of those. So let me take you to our site first. So let me just give you a little overview. So here's just like our page, whatever, contact form, social media, email links, those kind of things. And then if we go ahead and hit our services, here's just going to be a list of like some of the things we do. So media management, lead gen, automation services, which I'm sure you've caught on to by now, seeing as like almost all the videos on our channel are about building automations and how you can use automations yourself, or if you have any like insight or things that you need to learn about using automations, you can probably find that in some of our other videos. But then we'll just go home, and let me take you over to learn more now. Boom. So then here is what we call the Blue Marlin Buddies, and what we've done is just create like a front end design for several like micro SaaS type like softwares that will run based on your inputs and return you an email with whatever information they're working for. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this first one first, Tweet Magic, just to show you guys like how it works. We'll just go ahead and put that in. Video URL, I've got one, and we're just gonna do one as a test. Submit. Congratulations. And then obviously you can hit submit another if you want to do more. I just had to do one, and then obviously depending on the video that you use, so I just use like some random like informational videos similar to like our style. So obviously maybe not like an informational thing may not be the best for like a tweet. So you know, like if it depends on what you're going for your kind of tweets, that kind of thing. But here's like an example of what it will return, and then it will just return them numbered depending on the value of them you actually put in. So if we go back, you can actually see you can just do this one where I've done the test, and then there's 10, 20, 50, and then those are the pricings. But yeah, so there's the Tweet Magic for you. Let's go over to the Mr. Verifier one now. We'll put in your name, email address, address you'd like to verify, and I've set the price at 0 for this. Normally it will be 25 cents an address, but I'll show you guys what you'll actually return if we just go ahead and hit submit. Cool. We should be getting an email from them in a sec, from Mr. Verifier in a second, and the results are okay. So all it's going to do is take the email that you fed it and either return okay or bad, basically, or no good, if that email address is actually valid or not. So for those of you that don't know why you'd be verifying an email address or anything like that, for like cold outreach and that kind of thing, it's good for like keeping the life of your like email address is good, so you're not like having a bunch of undelivered emails, and then your email basically eventually will get banned if if you're using it for cold messages and a ton of them aren't going through, or everything will be going to spam from your email, which is just a thing you don't want to do, obviously, if you're trying to send messages to get in contact with the business or something like that. So that's a tool that we have on here as well. And then you'll just hit submit another if you'd like to. This thumbnail guy one is going to be the next one we're going to test. This actually gives us the ability to generate a YouTube thumbnail using this format with a background, header, subheader, like either logo or sub-image, and then like a person image or a secondary image, based on all text and URL inputs, which I'll show you, and file inputs. I'll show you guys in a second. So name, I'll just do mine. Video topic, we'll just do that, sure. Short description. Background image, I believe it's called how to open. Let's see. Maybe untitled design. Oh, that'll do. And choose a logo. Let's do Blue Marlin and the fish. Okay, and then I've just had this at 0, but normally it will cost you $1 to actually process this. We'll go ahead and hit submit. Now this one takes a little bit longer to run just because it has to parse through all the images and stuff and then actually write out your text. But hopefully we'll get an email in about a minute or so, something along those lines. But yeah, and then it's pretty simple. You can always just submit another. And also, if there's anything like other design that's like a thumbnail or something like that you could want to generate, please feel free to reach out to me, comment on this video, send us an email, message, anything like that. And I can actually show you guys how to either design something like this yourself, where you could have like an image and you feed it inputs to design something, or if you just want us to develop something like this for you, obviously it could be like a paid thing or a free thing depending on if you're using it for your own use or for like external, or like if you're trying to sell it as a service. But yeah, now let's go check our nail guy. But when you click this link, it's actually going to provide you with the image with whatever text you asked for. And then your images, and then obviously it depends on the quality of the images that you put in, and then the quality of like the prompt and questioning that you, or description of your video, how good this writing will be. But yeah, that's how you'll go ahead and do that. So now if we go back, well, let's go close that guy out, back to mail, and then let's go back to here. So now we've done our thumbnail guy. Submit another just to refresh it. And then here I'll show you the reply mate. Your boom. Type of message you want to send. We'll do an Insta DM. I'll just put in ours. So you can obviously put in whatever information. We'll just call this like join our community today. So then obviously, but I can just like put in one, I call it Blue Marlin Marketing. We'll just do it to us. Additional information. They are a marketing agency that specializes automations and lead generation. Okay, and then I've just made this free, but it will normally just be $1. And then this new product won't be there, but normally they'll just be $1 depending on which type of thing you need. We'll go ahead and hit submit. Boom, our thing will be, here's the actual DM you'll get if you select like DMail or DM. Like I was trying to get them to join our Discord community. And then like obviously it will do like some personalization for them and for you depending on your offer. And then it'll just say like, here's your cold DM, or here's whatever you wrote. But yeah, hi Blue Marlin Marketing Team. And then yeah, awesome, we're all set there. So now we'll just go back to our last one on here, and that's going to be our domain bandit. So we're going to go ahead and hit Ben, email, we'll just do a single URL, domain you want scraped. We'll do, why don't I do bluemarlinmarketing.com? bluemarlinmarketing.com. Boom. We'll go ahead and scrape that. Boom. Boom. And then we'll do free, but normally it'll be $1 for you guys. We'll go ahead and hit submit. We'll see that our new paper form has been submitted in a second here. Oh, I guess it got here before the paper form. But here's what you'll get, and this is actually probably like one of the coolest things we've got set up right now. So it'll actually give you a full breakdown, like introduction, services, methodology, then some like breakdowns of us, like lead generation and engagement, things like that, contact, like that, and then like social medias, and obviously depending on if there's more or not, or if it can find the actual links. But notice it finds like Instagram, YouTube, emails, if there was like one available from like an actual somewhere to grab it from. But like, yeah, and if we did like a more refined website, or like one that had more information, obviously, you could get a lot more stuff from this. Like if there's more than service, like services could have a lot more stuff, or there could be a ton more information, because obviously you visited a site before that's got 5 pages of stuff, or 4 different service pages and everything like that. And also a thing to note is this is just going to scrape from the actual like URL. So if there is like subdomains of their thing, it won't necessarily always be able to find all the information from the secondary pages, but it will be able to locate links and contact information from those. But yeah, it can click through them if there's a button to them on their website, but it won't be able to like access it unless there is a way to access it, if that makes sense. Like if there's like some other domain or some other business thing that they control, but the domains aren't linked, or there's not a redirect or something along those lines, it won't be able to find it. But everything within the actual domain or website URL that you put in, it should be able to scrape. It will give you a detailed breakdown like this, and then with social media and contact info depending on what's available. But yeah, so those are the couple buddies that we have set up right now. If I go hit submit another, you can see that. And then this is just like a page on our website, so we'll go back and hit home. So feel free to visit those anytime you like. Also, each of those individual buddies that we've created has its own site as well, which I'll provide the links for those as well. And then I'll just link our site if you want to check those out for yourself. But yeah, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to leave them below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, that really, really helps us out. But yeah, thank you so much for staying till the end, and have a great rest of your day.